Hello, my name is Lawrence. I'm the CEO of Lawrence Group Company, Lawrence Group Association. All right, welcome in this new video. I want to tell you today we will be talking about learning through trips and tourism. What do I mean by learning through trips and tourism? Over here, I mean that there are things you can learn by traveling in places in various communities. You will ask yourself, how can you learn by traveling in various communities? This is what I want to tell you. All right. There are things we know because we went somewhere. When you go in a place where things are happening, there are things you can learn from there. Meaning you can learn by traveling and through tourism. We have learned that we usually learn at school, the theories and everything that we study at school. But part of the education is also the tourism. I would say educational tourism. It means you travel for learning. You travel for uh, education purposes. But which learning? I have. I will talk about seven things, but there are more than that you can learn by traveling, okay, or by tourism. All right. Number one is the religion. Many Christians around the world, we all know that the religion started in Israel and then afterward went to the Roman Empire that became Turkish now and and part of the Greece. If you want to learn things pertaining to the Christian faith, you have to travel to Turkey. You have to see what happened in Cyprus, to those places and understand what really happened in in previous time by those who were doing or working for that religion, right? For the religion, the Christian religion. So you go, for example, in Israel, you found out that Jesus Christ was there, the apostles as well, and you learn from Israel. So you can learn through, I say, you can travel, do pilgrimage, and learn. All right. And the second thing is the culture, and it's also spiritual as well. It's religion and spirituality. You can add also that the spiritual aspect is included in the religion. The second thing is the culture. You can learn the culture by traveling in a place. For example, you want to learn how other people are doing, for example, medicine, the medical techniques happening as a cultural lifestyle of people. So you travel in that area where they are actually doing it. All right. So you can learn the culture by going in a place where that culture is applied. All right. Are we together? The history. You want to learn the history of the you want to learn, for example, let's say you want to learn the history of the first century church. I just talk about it here. You go to Turkey, you go to Greece, you will learn the history of the first century church because it started in those places. All right, you will see they talk about Ephesians, Colossians, Thessalonians. These are towns, places located where you can go there and you have the knowledge. You can understand certain things pertaining to those areas. All right, historically speaking. You can learn the geography. Over here is very critical because when you want to learn the geography, there are certain part of the world that we you study in geography but did exist. I remember I went to India, and there is a line that divides India and China, and that place was called Himalaya. And we went there. We actually saw snow and the desert, you know, just close together, and you say wonderful. But it was part of it is it there those places are rich. I mean the Himalaya itself is in there. geography book. And not only that, there are very other places around the world that are part of the geographical science, but you can learn it through trips and tourism. All right. Um, which I say also the political aspect, politics. You can learn politics by traveling in a place where that politics is applied. You want to know, for example, in nowadays that uh, how is dictatorship, for example. You go in a place where that politics is applied, or democracy. You go in the place where the democratic republic is constructed or is implemented. All right. And we move to the technology. You can also learn the technology in a country where that technology is applied, or in the place where you found that technology already applied. Let's say you want to know how um, which technology you want to learn, for example, any technology, but you know the place. And you know that, oh no, this technology is already applied in that place. You can go and learn by traveling. All right. I will give the last one, the seventh one is the language. We talk about the language here. You want to learn English, you go in UK, and you know that over there they speak English and British English. So you go there and listen to people. They are actually using it in that part of the world, and you can learn. You can know about English in United Kingdom. All right. I've listed here some points that you can learn by trips and tourism, but there are a lot. So stay tuned and stay connected for more upcoming videos. We want to learn more than that. We want to learn more and more and more things. All right. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you, Lawrence.